Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Marletta, and I'm going to read you this book, Five Silly Monkeys. But before I read it, we're going to talk about fiction and nonfiction. And I'm going to tell you what it is, and then afterwards, you have to tell me if the book I just read is fiction or nonfiction. Okay, let's look at it. Here's our board. Okay, let me get my finger. Fiction. Fiction is not real. Nonfiction is real. So let's look at the cover. Look at the cover of this book and see the monkeys. Do you think just from looking at the cover, is this fiction or nonfiction? Is it real or not real? Ah, yeah, these aren't real monkeys. Somebody drew those, which is an illustrator. So our book is not real. So fiction is a story. We're going to find out a story. Nonfiction, a fact. And we'll look at nonfiction books. Fiction is made up. Somebody made this up. And nonfiction is true information. So at school, when we're at school and we're writing in our books that we have, you guys are the writer and the illustrator, just like Five Silly Monkeys, written by Richele, Bartkowiak, illustrated by Gustavo Mazzilla. So that's the writer and the illustrator. So the person who made the words is a writer, and the person who drew the pictures is the illustrator, just like you do in our writing book at school. Okay, let's get started, and then we're just going to discuss fiction or nonfiction. Okay. Five Silly Monkeys. Open. Five silly monkeys swinging on a vine. Look at them. It looks like they're having fun. Laughing in the treetops. Everything was fine. Look at their faces. They're having fun. They're laughing. But then the wind blew. One monkey fell. There were five monkeys. Now there are four. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's four. Let's see. Four silly monkeys swinging on a vine. Look at their face. They're having fun. They are being silly. Laughing in the treetops. Everything was fine. You could tell by their face. They are having fun. Look at their faces. But then the wind blew. One monkey fell. There were four monkeys. But now there are three. Can you count them? There are three. Three silly monkeys swinging on a vine. They are having fun. Look at their face. Laughing in the treetops. Everything was fine. They are. You could tell by their faces. They are having fun. But then the wind blew. One monkey fell. There were three monkeys. Now there are two. See, I'm reading the words from the back. Now there are two. Number two. So as I'm showing you the pictures, I'm doing the reading on the back. Two silly monkeys swinging on a vine. They're having fun. Laughing in the treetops. Everything was fine. See their face? But then the wind blew. One monkey fell. There were two monkeys. Now there is one. Look at his face. He doesn't look very happy. One silly monkey swinging on a vine, laughing in the treetops. Everything was fine. You know what's going to happen. But then the wind blew. The monkey fell. No more monkeys. That's the end of the tale. And then when you turn the next page, it talks about who the writer is and who the illustrator is. Isn't that neat? Alrighty, so I just read this book about 5 monkeys and we saw all these pictures of the monkeys. So let's look at our chart. Let's see. You're going to have to answer these questions. Was that a real story? Or not real? Not real or real? Nope, they made that up. Monkeys can fall from a tree, but they made that story up. So it is a fiction story because it's not real. It's a story because they made the story, and it's not a fact. It is made up, and there is not true information. So we will call that book a fiction book. And then we have our book. Our animal book. You know this one. This one's so much fun. Do you think by looking at the pictures, is this story fiction or nonfiction? It is not real, so that means it is fiction. And then I have these 2 books that I read to you already. Here they are. How do animals use their ears? And how do animals use their mouth? I read both of these books to you. So both of these books are the same. Are they fiction? Are they not real? Are they a story? Are they made up? Or are they nonfiction? They're real. They talk about facts and they have true information. Well, let's look at it because they are nonfiction. So let's see why. Look at that is a real picture of a dog. And it talks about, that's a real picture of an ear. And it talks about that animals hear with their ears. So these are true facts. And this is a picture of the dog. And it talks about the dog listens to you. So these are all true facts. And about the book with the mouth, remember? It had a picture of a tiger. And the tiger uses his tongue to drink water. That's a true fact. So both of these books are non-fiction. So now we know the difference between fiction and non-fiction. When you listen to my other stories, you can think, is that fiction or non-fiction? Is it real or not real? And then you know the difference. You guys are so smart. I'll see you later.